Okay, very good morning, guys.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir.
Have you taken your tiffin?
Yes,
Voice is low. Have you taken? Okay, let me introduce about Anantha Naturals. You are here at Anantha Naturals company. Okay, let me introduce first two companies are there here. One is a farmer producer company and the second one is a private limited. First one is the farmer producer company regards a Anantha Naturals farmer producer company and second one is a Anantha Naturals private limited, right? What the main motto, what the use of these companies, let me explain it. First of all, the farmer producer company means we are working with the hundreds of farmers to collect the different crops and we are going to market with a private limited, and he is the founder, he is the partner Saradi, and he will say about the in detail information of the Anantha Natural Farmer Producer Company private limited company, and how he is doing the natural farming and what are the practices, what are the uses, what are the flaws he is facing, and he will explain everything. After he explanation, you can ask a questions. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good morning to all. Myself, Partha. I born and brought up in the same village, Upanesanapalli, right here in the same village, same farm. It's our ancestors' farm. We got this land from our grandfather, and then I did masters in computer science from Rayalaseema University, and then I worked in software sector for 11 years in Bangalore, Hyderabad, US also. As our roots are here, I thought like let's do something with farming community collective work. So we started organic farming in our own farm 2013 with various crops like fruit crops, vegetable crops, all these things. Because when you see our ancestors, everybody is doing natural farming. There is no chemical farming or organic or natural farming. Only we had agriculture which is completely naturally doing with support of the cattle. Earlier, every farmer used to have the cattle like cows, especially the our. If you take maybe for us grandfathers, for you elder grandfathers time, every family is linked to the farming actually. Everybody were having cows, and then they used to prepare all required farmyard manure. You can see right after this big farmyard manure, say lump of farmyard manure, and then we used to have a put to the crops, whichever the crops they want. And then earlier days, most of them are maintain first their food security, growing for their family and then their neighbors. Remaining they were growing for the markets actually. But later stages, 1970s, the green revolution, because of the population is growing, and then they realized, our elders are realized, our like the institutions realized we should do the green revolution. We start implementing the green revolution to the in India as well, for the growing population actually. That's where the chemical fertilizers got introduced to our system, and then they were like all the institutions were telling about with limitations to use all the NPK which you have studied, nitrogen, phosphorus, potash, combination of all these things. They started using smaller portion of that, but later stages it started, they as farmers realized we need more output. They started using extensively chemicals and fertilizers. Now it's in peak stage. Whatever all of are eating, completely chemical food, like wherever you are purchasing, it has full of chemicals. If you see that apple or pineapple or whichever you see is shiny, very big, but you think that it's good for health, but it's really with chemicals actually. So now again the people are realized the importance of organic farming. People like us started working back with the roots actually. For that, there are some improved systems now. Earlier, there is a lot of cattle for every farmer we could able to do. Now it's a difficult to have a many cows by family. Like then there is a person called Sri Subhash Palekarji, which is a Padma Shri awardee. He developed some concepts with the local cows, which is like local cows is, this is a local cow. If you see this desi cow, white with horns, this is our local breed, which is there in India. We have more than 40 breeds now, like it's specific to the state. Our state is having the Hallikar and Ongol breed. Other states having different breeds actually. So with that, we can prepare like inputs, like you can see here farmyard manure. This is the Gana Jivamrita. We call it as a Gana Jivamrita, where we made a like balls, and then this can be this will be used to the farm actually as a input, like it gives them NPK in a different ratios. So this will be applied in a different combination to the farm as a farmyard manure. And then the outer structure we apply a lot of kashayas, which is made with the leaf concoctions, like you can see the neem tree, right? Like that we have pungamia, whatever locally available trees, we can prepare the kashayas. Like that, farmer can himself prepare all required inputs and then grow all the crops, whichever like vegetables or fruits or pulses. But it is like more labor intensive model. That's where it's not taking time to adopt the more farmers, but there is a future for it. Many people want this kind of food, and there is opportunity for it actually.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
sir, for
Thank you.
giving this valuable information to our students. And I would like to ask you one question, sir. What made you to come out from IT industries and to develop your own Anantha?
So basically, the interest was the farm actually, where our ancestors has a farm.
This is your
First, I had interest to see the opportunity here, and I see like not only our farm, our family, many people are struggling back getting into agriculture. But I realized there is a opportunity doing with organic farming, and there is a market opportunity, which out of that we can make a business also. That made me to venture into this.
So in future we are not going to update this agriculture, and in future we are going to get more boon on this agriculture lands and farming. So what did you say about that, sir? Can you say that to take any agriculture BSc or agriculture engineering?
Yeah, obviously,
as an education?
there are opportunities who can study agriculture, very good opportunities. It could be like organic farming. There are many technologies which are developed by universities, Western and country. Definitely, there are good opportunities. They can not only the software or engineering, agriculture also. Few people are considered as their profession and join the courses. Actually.
So which companies you have joined, sir? As IT?
I started my career with Cognizant. Then I was in 5.5 years in Cognizant.
Good.
From Cognizant, I worked in Hyderabad, Bangalore, US also. Then I moved to Infosys. And Infosys I was in 3.5 years. And moved to Accenture. I was 1 year in Accenture. Total 11 years. I was working in a software Java J2E development side.
So when did you start this Anantha fertilizers and
Anantha Naturals actually. Anantha Naturals. First I started our own farm. Along with job, I used to mentor family. The behind of this work is family. Not me. Like I just mentor the team here. We started natural farming in 2013 in our own farm.
2013 in the own farm.
On our
How
own
many
farm.
acres this
So at present, this is total 40 acres of land.
40 acres.
But we are doing the natural farming in like we had earlier various models which we developed. Because of various reasons, it slowed down. Now we have like 3 acres of land which is we are having the Musambi, which is natural farming, and then
so
we are
along with fruits and pulses also.
Yeah.
Are you getting growing by your own, or you're
we are a collective. The Anantha Naturals is not limiting to our farm. Whatever the products we sell, we made a collective actually.
We
work with a group.
Farmers?
Group of farmers.
Do you visit there regularly? Are they using any chemicals or fertilizers to their farms?
Correct. We go and meet the farmers, find out the profile, and any technical support they required, we support them.
So before buying any product or any pulses or fruits, will you like to test it whether it is fully organic?
We do now manual kind of checkings, but we have a plan to in the future to do some tests also. There are ways to test it actually.
So thanks for giving our information to all our students and along us. We got more information. My dear students, do you have any questions to ask?
Sir. So what is Jivamrutam, sir?
Jivamrutam is a bio concoction which we use, like there is a cow, right? Cow. From that we get a cow urine, cow dung. Both of that we use for the preparing the Jivamrutam, which is combination of, I will tell how there is a drum here. If you see the 200 liters drum, in that we put a 100 liters water first, and then put 10 liters of cow urine, which comes like we made arrangement to collect the cow urine there. 10 liters of cow urine, 10 kgs of cow dung. We'll put it and then 2 kgs of jaggery, black jaggery, and 2 kgs of the horse gram, dicot like horse gram, Bengal gram, green gram powder, basin powder, and handful of soil. We put all together and we'll fill remaining with water. 200 liters for water, we use 10 liters of cow urine, 10 kgs of cow dung, 2 kgs of jaggery, it's a black jaggery, and 2 kgs of the dicot powder and handful of soil. We mix thoroughly morning and evening 2 times in a clockwise direction. Morning and evening we should mix thoroughly clockwise direction. At least we should mix for minimum 2 days. Then third day I will tell what is the application. Then it's ready. After 2 days Jivamrutam will be ready. and it can be used, wait till 13 to 14 days also it can be applied, not beyond that. Beyond that it won't harm to the farm, but bacterial count will go down. Actually what happens, the cow dung has lot of bacteria in it, lot of bacteria it has naturally, cow dung which is having lot of bacteria already. That bacteria when we put in the drum, with it will multiply. For that only we adding jaggery and it's a food for the microbes actually, and it will multiply, it makes lot of multiplication. And then when we put to the soil, we should not pour directly. There is a natural form, there is a natural farming. We have a principles like mulching, we should do mulching. Yeah, mulching we can use dry fodder or the local fresh grass. On top of the mulching we should pour the Jivamruta. When the water, it should be watery actually, and then we can apply as a liquid through the drip irrigation, or we can directly put the plant, or we can spray. We should not do regularly in the based at the like crop life cycle. If it is in flowering state, we should not spray. It should be in the, so it's more we should give to the soil. Generally the dosage is per acre 200 liter Jivamruta will be given per Jivamruta. That will multiply, the bacterial count will be multiplied in the soil. Then it creates the micro environment to the plant. Then it's create a fertility to the plant. That's where Jivamruta will up.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good, very good. One last question. Last question.
Are cows artificial or natural, sir?
So these cows are our desi cows, which you can see, which is naturally given birth, and these are the Holstein, which is nothing harm actually. There is no harm with this. Because of our population, we need more milk, and from the west we took these breeds, and these are more into the artificial insemination. There is a like what we call like injection that they call, I am not getting the name, that will be given to the cows, and then from that the birth will come. No, the injection name antaru manu.
Artificial
Semen will be given in that cows. Natural process will happen. The cow and calf will be there. They get the birth of the cows generally. For that also semen are given, but this mostly semen, like doctors will give semen based on that time that they get a what you call that pregnancy time, that semen will be given, and then that give the birth actually. It gives the more milk than the cows actually.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sir, how much profit will from this farm, sir?
Depends on the crop actually. Generally in the natural farming, if you have irrigation, water, everything, if you plan well actually, like for a vegetable or fruit crop, per year managed well with water irrigation, one farmer can make up to 2 lakhs per acre. He can save 2 lakhs per acre.
Last one.
Yeah.
Sir, how many types of cows is this?
We have 2 breeds now. One is local and one is Jersey. Halikar and Jersey.
The cows give the milk, no, sir?
Yeah.
You are exporting or you are using?
No, we are consuming for our home. Little extra we are giving to the customers actually.
Thank you.
You are making pulla majjiga.
Yeah, butter sour milk also we can make. Pullati majjiga as a pest to control the pest. Correct. Yeah.
You will buy the milk or from this?
No, we have 2 cows, right? From that we get a milk. From that we prepare the butter pullati majjiga actually. Yeah.
So I have one note.
Okay.
Actually, I am a biology teacher.
Okay. Biology teacher, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, if you use the fertilizers,
Okay.
chemical fertilizers,
Okay.
they bring the faster growth in the plants.
Correct.
But if you use the manures or the natural fertilizers,
Okay.
they take the time to give the proper growth, the faster growth in the plant.
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir. So how can we overcome this problem?
Yeah, it's like a package of practice. Natural farming, yeah, chemicals, you will get the quick reaction, but like year by year it requires more chemicals actually.
Yes.
You need to change the chemicals, you need to multiply the chemicals, and you need to use various combinations, or you need to leave the farming for that soil. If you use initially chemical yield will be better, but gradually it will come down because of the chemical usage actually. In the natural farming, initially yield will be not low, at least you can make some profit when you use, but year by year yield will be improved. The input cost will be reduced in the natural farming. So that's advantage of natural
But
farming.
in the beginning, it takes time, but
Yeah.
on that,
Yeah,
we can get the yield
better
in
yields,
the chemical fertilizer.
natural farming, that organic farming.
But how many years it takes for getting?
Generally, if you manage well, depends on the crop again.
Okay.
If it is horticulture crop, first year itself we can see the similar yield as chemical farming. First year itself, like because 1 year the soil will be regenerated, and then depends on the package or practices. But generally now as per organic recommendations, like all the institutions, organic certification companies, they advise 3 years to the completely soil convert into the natural, the organic.
So if you use a limited chemical fertilizers
Okay.
along with the natural one,
Okay,
to actually natural one they increase the fertility rate of the soil.
correct.
They make the soil to cultivate for
Yeah,
longer.
soil carbon will be organic carbon we
But
call it.
with the natural one, if you use the chemical fertilizers, is it okay, sir?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
It's
They
a
are using for the faster growth only. The
yeah,
chemical
yeah. Some
But for increasing fertility of the soil, they are using the natural one. So if you use the both, it is okay. No
nothing will
problem.
happen. Yeah, combination of the some farmers use it like, but they should be aware of which one works, which one not work.
Works.
It's not like because of these usages both will use. Some may not require, some may not require. They should be aware of that. But you can nothing will harm, no harm. From the natural fertilizer, no harm at all. If you use, suppose there is a dosage 200 liters of Jivamrita, if you can use 500 liters, also nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. It's a natural one.
Natural.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.